I was raised by a single mother. I went to college. I got my degree in statistics, which is a male-dominated field.
Right.
I got my job at Visa, and at the age of 24, I bought my home in the Bay Area, which is an expensive market to purchase a home in. I don't mean to brag about myself, but it just proves to you that I worked my butt off to get what I had. After I bought my home, I proceeded to remodel the home with my own two hands using YouTube tutorials. So like literally, I did not need a man. I did the manly work. I scraped a popcorn ceiling. I put in a full laminate floor. I learned how to use a table saw and not cut off all 10 fingers, right? So like I proved that I can live this life without a man. And I'm telling you, it is not fulfilling. Because at the end of the day, I was sitting in an empty home, absolutely miserable that I was alone. I need a man to fulfill my greatest potential in life, which is to become a mother. Nothing that's better than becoming a mother and having that legacy. And when you find the right man who wants to have that legacy as well, you will want to submit to him.
Now imagine having worked so hard to lose it all in a divorce. Unfortunate reality for men.
This young girl got caught while she was cheating on her boyfriend. As you can see, she's currently in a swimming pool on her phone talking to her lover, and the guy who's filming her is her boyfriend, who realized she wasn't faithful and decided to set a trap to catch her in the act with her lover. Made her believe that he left, but he actually stayed, and half an hour after, he caught them red-handed. The guy entered the house to go back to the pool, and that's when he followed them.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Well played.
Cheating on partners is probably the stupidest decision you can make. 0 to gain and everything to lose. The best defense she has is probably, "You're always working and never had time for me."
What's your age?
I'm 24.
Are you single?
I am.
Why do you think that is?
I'm very picky with men that I choose to date, and I have high standards, so I'd rather be single than be with someone that I don't respect or want to be with.
So describe your perfect man to me. How much does he have to make?
He has to make at least as much as I do.
Which is?
Ballpark, 100K a year.
How tall does he have to be?
I'm 5'4", and I wear heels a lot, so I would say at least 5'11". He should be able to provide for a family. So if I am pregnant or I'm sick or going through something, he should be able to take care of me and the kids. That's kind of the expectation.
But realistically, at 24, do you want to have a kid right now?
No.
So why would he need to be able to provide for a family?
Because I date to marry.
Those aren't high standards, my guy. Those are the most level-headed answers I've heard on videos like these so far.
If you're a girl who wants a 6'2" in-shape man, but none of those men are giving you attention, change your type. If that is the type of man that's constantly coming for you, keep that type. You're very lucky.
Women should change their type predicated on what's attracted to them.
Absolutely. It would be a completely pointless strategy being attracted to a man who has no interest in you. Let's say, for example, I'm super overweight or I'm super short and I'm not getting the type of guys that I like. Change your type. They're not going to like you. You either stay single or beg them to like you or use sex to get them to like you or make them need you because you don't feel like they want you. You're going to set yourself up for psychological failure.
The rich man might treat you like a commodity, and the poor fat man might cherish and spend every moment with you. What would you want? Priorities and values.
Women cheat more than men?
Far more.
Come on.
Far, far more.
Why do you think women cheat more than men?
Because they're in denial about the infidelity. When they cheat, they don't even label it as that. If a woman starts cheating,
what do they label it as?
They label it as my husband's no longer satisfying me. They won't even say I'm cheating. They'll say my husband isn't satisfied. They find a way to redirect and shift the terminology so that they are void of guilt.
Really?
Absolutely.
Most men find most women to be at least somewhat attractive. In contrast, women on average view 80% of men as below average in attractiveness. Another study found that on the dating app Tinder, men liked more than 60% of the female profiles they viewed, while women liked only 4.5% of male profiles. I didn't realize that 80% of men as below average. That's quite off.
It is, because, you would think like 50%, right? It's sort of like 50% above and 50% below, but to have 80% rated below is pretty grim.
Because of the increased risk women carry, they tend to be choosier about their partners. In contrast, men are less discerning. Studies of online dating, for example, find that...
What's the difference between a stalker and a mysterious stranger? How good-looking the guy is.
A lot of things will be hard for you to comprehend. That's why you're in sex work, because you can't offer value in the marketplace. What the fuck?
Don't worry, I'm not really talking to you. I'm speaking against you as a symbol.
A symbol of what?
A symbol of a declining society where people lack values. So the point is this. If you had IQ and skills to offer to the marketplace, you can earn a good income. Being that the most valuable thing about you is something that you never earned. You didn't earn knowledge, you didn't earn skills. It's your breast that you paid for and your butthole. So you market that to earn money, which is to say, if I took your brain and placed your brain into a man's body, you would be in poverty.
I'm just good for nothing. Yep, you caught me.
No, you are good for something. That's why you have OnlyFans. And that's my point, is that that's what you're good for.
I love people like this that are just brutally honest, that don't sugarcoat shit, and doesn't worry about hurting somebody's feelings, especially the field that she's in.
Yo, I'm on the phone with my girl. For some reason, yo, I don't think she really sleeps. So we about to see if she really sleep. Bro, are you for real? Get up. Are you for real?
If you have to keep tabs on her like that, you've already lost, dude. And the way she lay back down is cracking me up.
Hold up. Did y'all see this crazed woman? This is how she's acting in public. Imagine how she wilding at home. There was one thing this abusive lady said that was correct though, that the woman laughing so loudly and obnoxious in the background is a fucking weirdo. It's not funny. Would she be laughing if it was a man screaming on a woman and getting in her face at an airport? Absolutely not. Women behaving like this woman in the airport is often overlooked and given a pass. But when and if that man snaps, all you would do is vilify him and absolutely ignore all the things the woman did that led up to it. When we ignore behavior like this, or act like it's funny when a lady do it, we're directly making them feel justified in their actions, which will result in continued behavior. Moral of the story, put out the same respect you expect from others.
Call the cops on the psycho.
It's a Tinder account.
What is that? Does that say looking for my 1 month boyfriend?
First off, I want to say thank you for your service.
Thank you,
you're in
brother.
the military.
Thank you, brother.
You got a woman?
I do, yes.
And you're married?
Right.
See the ring?
Got a ring on it.
I like the ring, man. Do you trust her?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you willing to put it to the test?
Why not? Let's do it.
You sure?
Listen,
though, I want to say this. If we find out this girl's acting funny, you cannot get upset at me. Don't shoot the messenger.
That's fine with me, brother. Jasmine.
How old is she?
25.
Software that you're seeing, this is called Cheater Buster AI. If she's on a dating app, we're going to find her.
So we met hometown right before I got deployed. Basically, hometown sweetheart.
This one looks like her right here. It's a Tinder account.
What is that? Does that say looking for my 1 month boyfriend to never talk to again? Nah, that can't be real, bro. Damn.
Is that, would you say that's her?
That's her.
And it says she's been active this week.
Hey,
you can look this up.
I'm calling her right now.
It's real.
Man, that's some fucking bullshit, dude.
Cheating on a soldier overseas should be considered treason.
Hey, come on.
Hey, yo, chill. Excuse me, gentlemen. I hate to interrupt.
Yo,
but
no, ain't no recording out here. This private property.
No recording out here.
No.
Sir, I'm exercising my First Amendment rights.
You think this is America?
This is sir, I'm exercising my rights. What more?
Here you go. You guys have a great day.
Honestly, that was the worst service I ever had. You suck. Oh.
Lady. I'll punch the fuck out of you.
Hey, lady, you're crazy.
Erase
lady. Lady. Oh! Fucking move, bitch. Fucking no, you can't hit me.
I will break your shit, dog. Keep it up. I'll break your
Spitting on someone is dastardly. I have no sympathy for her.
So I've never seen this clip until now, but how refreshing is it to hear someone from Hollywood make these statements about femininity, motherhood, and marriage?
I think a lot of Disney films also, when the sequel comes, they expect the princess to then like be in armor and have a sword and fight and like, oh, that makes her strong. And you know, of course, there are princesses that it's necessary, like Mulan. She's a fighter, that's in her DNA, and Aurora is a fighter, but in a different way. I think there's a strength in her femininity and softness, and there's nothing wrong with her wanting to be a mother and be married and you know, my mom always wanted to be a mom, and I think there's a beauty in that, and that is still strong. So it's nice to represent that, you know, kind of woman.
I've always thought this actress was so sweet. I'm glad she really is. Thanks for watching Sigma Traits. As always, we're looking forward to your support. So please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything.